So today is leg day because I lost my butt after I had the baby. It got really big and then it got really small, just like my boobs. Anyway, my baby's right here and he's very awake. He's very awake. And he loves when I talk to him like this. We got Kill Crew. And we got Kill Crew. Oh wait. It's right here. Kill Crew. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with my usual warm-up, which is an ab circuit of sorts, not really, and some pelvic floor stuff. Yeah, so I'm just gonna angle this down. Yeah, we'll start there. Yesterday we did Russian twists, so today we're just gonna keep it simple with some floor stuff. Start with some crunches, and then some heel taps, and then the pelvic stuff. 2, 4, 5. What's wrong, Bucky? 13, 14. So I've just been doing 20 reps for each set, so I can just do 2 sets for now, and then when he gets better about falling asleep in the gym, we can do 3 sets again. Yeah. But for now, we're going to be in this corner where there's no people, because at the Y you're not allowed to record other people, which I understand. I don't want to be in random people's recordings. They don't want to be in mine. So yeah. Now we're going to do heel taps. We'll do 20 of those too, if we can. My abs are shot. 1, 2, 3. Was that 20 or was that 10? Did I skip from 9 to I don't know if I actually did 20. That's what's wrong with my brain after having a baby. It just stopped working. Can't even blame lack of sleep because he sleeps 10 hours a night now. Yeah. Yeah. So now we'll do some pelvic thrusting with these. Here, I'll turn the mat so you can see. I keep my legs at like a 90-degree angle when I do it. And I make sure I'm clenching my abs while I do it and tucking up my butt. This is also good for glutes. So keep your feet about, I do slightly narrower than shoulder length apart. It's whatever feels right for you. So I just do this. I'll do 20 of these as well. I used to put like a lot of thought into like how many reps and how many sets. I used to do like, oh, optimal is 3 sets of 8 to 12. And then I found out, oh, to failure is great. So I did everything to failure. And then I found out it's really a mix of all of them, including heavier sets of 5 to 8 reps is nice too. It really just depends on what workout you're doing and what workouts you've already have done. So I just based it off that. I also, during this ramble, have forgotten to count how many of these I've done. So I'll just do it until I feel it in my glutes. Just like I said, we gotta get the glutes back too. Ugh. Yeah, we'll do 1 more set of each of those. So I like to do the crossword in between my sets, because then me and Darcy, that's my baby's name, we could do it together, sort of. He doesn't know words, so he doesn't really help me that much. No, he doesn't. So right now we're looking for slang for good looking, oxymoronically. So an oxymoron for the slang for good looking. What? That's so complicated for the first one. Tube-shaped pasta. Ziti? They're asking for ziti? A Z and a crossword is never a good sign. It probably means I have the wrong word, but we'll put it for now. It's in pencil. And then that connects with 4 down. Freezing point of water on the Celsius scale, which is 0. So yeah, the Z works out. Yes, I sort of know the metric system, like vaguely, mostly from baking and from my diesel mechanic experience, which is very small. He told a hare racing tale. Oh, that's the tortoise and the hare. I don't remember who wrote it though. That's long enough. Rest. Back to the crunches and stuff. 20 more of each. If that sounds good to y'all, sounds good to me. It sounds good to Darcy. One. Dale may be thinking, like, why crunches as opposed to sit-ups? Well, I have slight scoliosis, first of all. And second of all, it just, for me, it feels more optimal. It really depends on your body type. Also, I have nothing to hold my feet. But when you have spinal issues, crunches are better than sit-ups because sit-ups put more strain on your spine. So now we're going to do the heel taps, and then I'm going to check on Darcy because he's upset. One. Just pause it here. All right. Okay. Pelvic thrust. Pelvic thrust. Woo! SpongeBob bubble blowing episode. Recommend watching it. 10 out of 10 episode. One of the first episodes too. So you know the animation is still good. Thank you, Steven Hillenberg. R.I.P. I forgot what I was doing for a sec. Counting this time because I lost track last time. 7. 18, 19, 20. All done. As I say to Darcy, baby sign language. All done. No. Alright, so now we're going to do some body weight squats because we're still trying to get into it, and also because I have really bad knees. Maybe I'll do some crunchy knee ASMR in a second if they start crunching, which they usually do. But I'm using a resistance band because it helps you keep your legs. You're using the muscles to hold your legs apart, which supports your knees. Those muscles do, I mean. This makes my knees work harder, but also the muscles around them. So it's like, give or take. All right. Synergy. That's what it says. I thought it was funny because it's 2 E's instead of a Y. So yeah, we're just gonna do them like slightly wider than shoulder length because that's what makes the band work harder. Once my knees get better, I could do the close together squats. I might do some of the sumo squats because it helps your inner thighs more, which I need some work on too. So let's do it. Turn your feet slightly out, not like this, okay, and not like this. You just want them pretty much normal stance. I'm just gonna take this down just a little more. Yeah. All right. And I'm just gonna do 10 to 12 of these because I'm gonna do 3 sets. When we do them weighted, we'll do 4 sets of like 8 probably. another reason to record for me is just to see my stance, see my form, just to make sure it's correct. So I'll probably do the next one facing with my profile, so I can see, make sure I'm getting that 90 degrees. Doing less is fine. Doing more is fine. If you like struggle with getting like the good 90 degrees, and instead of going forward, you should probably be like sitting back more. So I use the bench to make sure I do that when I first start out. So it's like you're sitting on a seat. That's how you should think about it. And keeping your back rigid, of course. Hi, Bubby. Yeah. I'm just gonna take a little breather for like 30 seconds to a minute whenever I like remember that I'm recording or whenever I feel good to go again. You don't want to wait too long because then you lose the fatigue that you're building up, which I feel like makes your muscles work harder. I am no muscle scientist. These are just things that I feel while I've been doing it. I am a certified personal trainer, but that doesn't really mean squat. Like I have some experience. I've been in the military for 6 years, so we got to do that PT test. Was this just push-ups, sit-ups, and a run? Like how well is that really testing your strength? Also, I have bad shoulders, so push-ups are the enemy. The enemy. Yeah. And maybe I've been rambling for 30 seconds, maybe less, maybe more. I don't know, but let's do the next step and see how it goes. Sorry, I talked like I was talking to Darcy for a sec. See how it goes. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna stand this way this time. Same stance for all these sets. And then we're just gonna go down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the purpose of me doing this is partially educational, not that I think I'm an expert, but partially also just to hold myself accountable. Yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have balance issues, I hold my hands out in the front. But if you want to work on maybe working up to being able to hold the bar, I put my arms up. So I would like to get back into using the bar for squats. If it's not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I've never been a very good public speaker, so I do ramble a lot. This is what my boyfriend has to hear before bed every night. It's just me like going on and on about random stuff. We had all afternoon and night to talk, and then I'm like, it's 9:30, time for me to start talking about nothing. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Drinking C4 energy drink because I had to cut my breastfeeding journey short, which I'm sad about. But they're like, breast is best, but I'm more on the gang of fed is best. I don't know. I'd rather my baby be not starving. If you don't agree with these opinions, you don't have to watch. But that's just my thought, you know? We did it for 3 months. I took all the supplements, okay? I took the brewer's yeast. I took all the like bunch of different, and I power pumped and I did all this stuff, and my boobs were just like, I don't want to do this anymore. And my mind was like, same, bro, same. Because it's really mentally taxing, and your hormones are still going crazy because the prolactin and stuff. And honestly, my life is just happy mom, happy baby, you know? So my life is just feeling a lot better since I gave it my all, and it just wasn't enough. But 3 months is good. And he's on Kendamil now, the goat one. European formula, because we're fancy. No, we're not. We're on a one-income household, so it's actually very taxing, which is one reason I want to keep breastfeeding, but it is what it is. Next set, 1. And if you see your knees are like going inwards, that's when you need these. You really got to look at your form when you're just doing them normal without this. But with this, you have to remember to push out. So it kind of helps. And then once you take the band away and you're deciding to do barbell, this really helps because you're already doing the correct form. You're not risking knee injury. I don't even know how I injured my knees. I was in basic training, came out of basic training, knee pain for the last 6 years, so. People are looking at me. People are judging me. It's fine. It's fine. I can take it. People look at Darcy all day. Yeah. He said, I love the attention. So that was 3 sets. This might be way too long. I'm gonna have to clip some of these parts out. But yeah. Anyway, next we're gonna do some RDLs with the kettlebells. So I gotta go get those. I just want to point out one of these hints is many internet users blocked them, and I immediately went to like sexual predators, which they should. But it's 3 letters, so it's probably not that. Blank blank S. It's blank blank S. I feel like this is so obvious. I'm gonna feel so dumb when I not get it, but I did some of this while paused, so we're on to the RDLs. So that's gonna hit, yeah, your hamstrings mostly. Obviously, it's gonna hit all your legs and partially your abs. Because every time you do legs, you kind of do abs. Yeah, he agrees with me. So just listen to me. Spilled it all over myself. But is it still on? Okay. That's part of the reason I don't have a separate like ab day anymore, because it was just too tiring, and that's also why I do abs in the beginning. Because otherwise, after the workout, I'm like, I'm tired. I want to go home. It's also why I'm really working on trying to stretch too. But each of these is an unknown weight because they're old as hell. I'm guessing 25 pounds, 30. I don't know. But for RDLs, I like to keep my legs closer together because that'll hit your hamstrings more. You're gonna roll your shoulders back, hold them there, and you're gonna go down, and then up, down. And you're kind of gonna hinge at your hips at a certain point, stop bending your knees. But hi. 4, 5, 6. Hi. So that was 10, felt a little easy, so I have to go up in weight if I'm gonna do like 8. So I'll go get the heavier kettlebells. Also, I gotta pause this because the baby's upset. So those were actually 20s, I found out. Anyway, I had to do 2 sets of baby beluga around the track because Bubby was upset, and he likes Raffy, kid of culture. If you know what Raffy is, you're also a kid of culture. Hi. Hi. Yeah. Also, if you know the Wiggles, also kid of culture. So we're gonna do 8 reps this time. Yeah. Yeah, 8 reps. Let's do it. I'll turn sideways for this one too, so you can see. Hopefully I'm doing them right. It would be embarrassing if I turn sideways and it'll just look awful. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I bent my knees enough on that last one. But yeah. Lightheaded. It's hot in here. I thought the wire was supposed to be high quality. Where's the AC? Where is it? He liked that. He said AC. I tell people most of my days just repeating the same phrases that make him smile and laugh. So I get really sick of hearing myself talk, which will probably surprise you since I've talked nonstop this whole time. Yeah, but yeah, we're in our little corner. It's a safe space. I can yap all I want, and Darcy has to listen. And you don't have to listen, but you can. Might be beneficial. I don't know. I also have a fitness page. It's BEAS underscore fitness plans. I've been posting on there for a little bit, and then I got pregnant, and I've been posting again more consistently. I'm 4 months postpartum now, by the way. I have to sneeze. Oh, I tried to hold it in, and it made my eyeballs hurt. But yeah, so that's set number 2. So we have 2 more sets because we're doing 4 for this one because we're doing less reps. You don't have to. Just do whatever feels right to you. I do personalized fitness plans, no charge. I just like to help people if I can, and it's something I enjoy. It's like my hobby. It's like my hobby. Yeah. Cause I'm not currently working. I was working at an Air Force base, but that was just a temp job. So now I'm not working, just hanging out with my BFF, and I work out. I don't plan out what I'm gonna say. Can you tell? So yeah, someone's calling me. Ignore for now. Sorry, Father. Um, yeah, tomorrow's 4th of July, so it's probably being like, "Do you want to come over?" With the baby, of course. They're more there to see the baby than me at this point. But yeah, we'll do our next set now. Oh. Honestly, you can hold your arms facing this way or this way. Yeah, it's easier to hold my shoulders back if I have them face this way. But do whatever feels right for you. People without chronic shoulder pain probably can do this better than me. Honestly, anyone can do this. I'm only using free weights and body weight because the baby's a liability in the cable machine section. Actually, I want to see myself. I'll make sure I'm doing this right now that I've gone up in weight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, well, I guess we're doing 10 reps because they don't have any other heavier kettlebells or dumbbells up here in the baby zone. Yeah. Was that my second rep or my third? Or my set, I mean. I know terms. I'm fit, sort of. Oh god, my brain is mush. And now I'm thinking of Goodnight Moon. My brain is the bowl of mush in the corner. That's me. Yeah, so we'll just wait a little bit. I'll come back when I'm done doing the crossword. So, I didn't know half the words or people in this crossword. I had to cheat a little bit. By a little bit, I mean half the words because it's like 2 down, the whole shebang. ATOS. I'm learning new vocabulary here. And then it said many internet users block them. Ads. I don't know why I was thinking YouTube, and I was like, you can't block ads. You have to buy YouTube Premium. I'm stupid. Yeah, and I was also thinking like, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not very smart. I'm already on number 117, and I still am like, that's a new word. Whatever. Trying to sharpen my mind and my body, but might just be my body. But we'll remember that now. ATOS. I already forgot what the hint was. Yeah, anyway, let's do the next set. Someone said my baby was cute. So, that's a win in my book. It's a win for the day. Also with these, you want to think about dragging the weight up and down your body. You don't want to hold it away from yourself. That's how you hurt your sciatic, which I never had pain in it before getting pregnant, but then I got pregnant and he was sitting right on the nerve. Tell me if that's TMI, but he's sitting right on the nerve. Ever since then, I have like flare-ups, and it's like, okay, I gotta be more careful now. He's kind of helping me if you think about it. But yeah, I gotta go put these weights back and think about my next workout. I used to plan them out ahead of time, but with a baby, you can't really plan them because then you'll just be disappointed when you don't get to finish them. If that makes sense to you, watch my videos because it definitely very much resonates with me. I used to be like, I have to do this many sets and this many reps, and now it's like, if you're going to the gym and you have a baby, if you're going to the gym and you have a full-time job, anything, like you could be here for 10 minutes. Anything helps, honestly. And also he's helping me. He makes me walk a lot because that's the only way to calm him down sometimes. Because he's a big eater. He ate 6 ounces. I choked on my spit. He ate 6 ounces as soon as we got here. Oh, at the gym I used to work at, I'm about to do my next set, don't worry. But at the gym I used to work at, I was a personal trainer and a front desk employee. Mostly front desk employee because my employer sort of lied. He's like, you're gonna be personal trainer, and then he's like, we need a lot of help on the desk and we have too many trainers. I'm like, false advertising. And then he also said he hired me because I had a good smile, which is actually the thing I'm like most insecure about. So I don't know what crack he was smoking. Probably none, honestly. I actually don't remember where I was going with this, but yeah. Oh, does anyone else have a big pet peeve when people just like don't put away their equipment, or they'll put the 15 pounds next to the 35 pounds, and I'm like, that's what the top rack of the dumbbell stand is for, you know? Like I go through rearranging things, and I was like, I don't have time for this. I don't know how long his joy will last, and I gotta be in and out like the Flash. Flash. Whoa. He saved every one of us. All right, so now we're gonna do sumo squats because I haven't hit really these very much. I've hit these, hit these. I might do some clamshells after to hit the outer thighs. They're harder than they look, okay? Underrated exercise. I never see anyone talk about clamshells. I'll show you them in a sec. But for right now, we're gonna do sumo squats. Also, people are like, does working out help give birth to the baby? I have no idea. I had an epidural. I couldn't feel a thing. I was like, am I pushing? Like I'm about to pass out because I'm pushing so hard, but I couldn't feel the push. It was weird. Anyway, I think it helped me recover afterwards because I worked out so much before getting pregnant. Couldn't work out my whole pregnancy. It gave me hyperemesis. I was throwing up literally everything I ate. I lived off of plain bagels for 2 months. It was horrendous. Can't have a plain bagel for a while now. But yeah, which sucks because I love plain bagels and cream cheese. But now I'm like, stay away from me. Makes me feel sick just thinking about them. All right. So we're going to try to get 90 again. And we're going to really try to push upwards from here. These I'm just going to hold my hands like this because I don't have very good balance yet. You know, I'm still trying to do knee rehab and all this stuff. So 1, actually a little wider apart would be good. 2, yeah, feel that. 3, 4, 6, 11. Guys, I wish I could show him to you because he's being so cute and like so good right now. Also, these shorts are riding up because I bought them before having a baby. And having a baby makes you get wide in places you don't think you're gonna get wide. Like my thighs lost muscle, but they got wider because fat storage. I'm like a fucking I'm like a camel, okay? Store my fat on my body so I can use it as nutrients. I don't know. Didn't get stretch marks in my belly, but my butt and my thighs, so many stretch marks. It's really fun. It's fun to be 22 and have like half your body covered in stretch marks. Tiger stripes, I don't. You can feel bad about your stretch marks and feel good that you had a baby. You don't need to like embrace every single aspect of having a baby. Like you can dislike what it did to your body. You dislike what it did to your mental health. I still wouldn't change anything. I would have him a million times over every experience, but you don't need to like fully embrace the fact that you're not the same person you were. Which yeah, my mental health is a lot better since being done with breastfeeding, but I still kind of am like, I miss the way my body looked, but that's fine because we're gonna be better than ever. Yeah, we're both on the same page there. He gets better every day, you know, because he's changing every day and he's just becoming smarter and bigger and stronger and faster. I don't know, not faster. He can't walk or crawl. He's only 4 months old. He is rolling from back to belly and belly to back. I don't know if all this baby talk is bumming anyone out or feeling like I'm droning on. Yeah, he's so freaking cute. We say that every day. We're like, are we ever gonna stop saying that? No. He was like 2 weeks old, and I was like, I'm sorry, I say he's cute way too often. And my boyfriend was like, but it's true. I think everyone's obsessed with their babies. That's good. It's better to be obsessed with them. Because then it makes all the, you know, I didn't sleep for like the first 2-3 months. He's like, are they sleeping through the night yet? And I was like, he wakes up every 2 hours still. Yeah. Formula was a game changer though with that, honestly. Yeah. And the more he sleeps, the more his brain develops, so it's all positives. Next set, I kind of turn my feet out more the farther apart my legs go. Just because it's where your knees want to go. You want knees over toes. So if your feet are more turned in and you're squatting like this, that's not optimal. Not optimal at all. So, okay, good. I keep thinking the mic's gonna die because I only charged it for like an hour this morning, and I don't know how long it's supposed to charge. My first time using it. But yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 2 more. 11. So, for these, I like to practice how you're gonna play, because if you're gonna be doing barbell, or yeah, barbell, you want to keep your head straight forward. You don't want to look up. You don't want to look down. You want your back straight, your head straight. For the next set, I'll turn to the side. I don't know. It's basically gonna look the same as the other one, but here's the stroller, by the way. He's here. I swear I'm not having a fake baby. Who would do that? That would be crazy. He's so crazy. I'm just talking like this for fun. But yeah. I need a bit of a breather. Choop. I'll pause it for my breather so you don't need to watch me stand here. One of the hints was assassin, thought to have carried nunchaku and shuriken. And I was like, shuriken? That's Naruto. It's a ninja, right? It fits. But that's just where my stupid TV show brain went. I'm like, also, Supermodel Hadid. I thought that was Bella, but it's not. It ends in an I, and I feel stupid. And you're all gonna be like, it's obviously this person. I don't know models. I'm obviously not trying to be a model. I just want to be muscular. I don't know. There are muscular models. Don't get me wrong, but not like supermodels. You know, they should be, but they're not. Yeah. See, Darcy agrees. There should be more buff supermodels. Like, what's her name? Alona, the rugby player who went on Dancing with the Stars. Alona. I follow her on Instagram, and I feel like I'm gonna butcher her name. So just know who I'm talking about. She's my idol. She's pretty cool. I don't have idols, but like if I did, she would be one of them. So yeah, let's do this next set, and then we're pretty much done because I want to be able to walk tomorrow. I guess. I guess that would be good. I have to carry this baby everywhere. He's like 13, 14 pounds now. I don't know. We haven't had a doctor's appointment in a while. Um, yeah, this pretty much concludes it. I'm gonna do some stretches. I don't know if you guys want to watch my stretches, but it's already going on really long, so I'll write down what stretches I do. I mean, it's basically just the basics ones. I did ballet for a while, so I just do like the toes and the one leg and the butterfly and all that kind of stuff. It's nothing really interesting. But if you want me to include those, just let me know. Also, feel free to roast me or anything I do wrong or anything I say. Um, it could be a honey roast though. It could be nice, like in New Girl. Winston was like, a honey roast. And they're like, you're so cute. I don't know. I don't remember what they said about him. Um, but yeah, that concludes leg day for me right now. Actually, Darcy was good the whole time, which is crazy. This is the first time. Like, I'm like, I actually didn't think I was gonna do more than this because usually he's upset by this time, but he's doing pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna go home. He's gonna take a nap. Maybe I'll take a nap. Yeah. All right. Bye.